In the words of an ancient Greek philosopher, more money equals more problems. But does that apply to traveling? Well, let's talk about it. Hey everyone, it's Troy from FlowFreely.com, and today we're talking about, does money make traveling better? And does more money make traveling even more better? And does less money make traveling less better? So let's start with my opinion and what I feel. In my opinion, yes, more money does make traveling better. And I'll be hard pressed to listen to an opinion that says otherwise. Because as with almost anything, more money makes things better. You can do more activities, you can stay in nicer lodging, nicer hotels, nicer Airbnbs, you can rent nicer cars. If you're going that route, you don't have to think twice about getting an Uber or a taxi because they're expensive. And not to mention the plane ride. If you had more money, then you can upgrade to business class, first class, over economy. And I will not listen to an opinion that says business and first class are less awesome than economy is. Economy sucks. If I had the money, I would never ever fly economy again. And there is zero reason why I would ever want to fly economy. I don't even want to fly economy now, let alone if I had the money to not fly economy. So in my opinion, in every facet of traveling, having more money will make your experiences better, 100%. Now, let's talk about, is money a necessity? No, it's not a necessity. You can easily travel, you can easily have fun, you can easily experience great things on a low budget, not having much money. I have for the last few years. I've had a ton of fun, ton of great times with next to no money or a very limited budget. With Airbnb and even some hotels, you can easily find pretty nice apartments, pretty nice complexes without having to break the bank. I've stayed in whole resorts for like $70, $80 a night. Whole resorts for $70 to $80 a night. I definitely felt rich when I was staying in that resort, even though I wasn't, because $70 and $80 a night really is really cheap. Let's talk about that. Feeling rich even though you don't really have a lot of money while traveling. I was able to feel rich on some of my trips because I was able to budget out for months and months and months ahead of time, so I had more than enough money to cover the whole trip. So during the trip, I didn't really stress the money so much. And it's not that I make a lot of money, it was just that I was budgeting my money for a long period of time so that when that trip came, I did have a lot of money in that sense, I guess, which led to less stress because I didn't have to worry about money, because money is like one of the biggest stressors in the world. And I was able to do a ton of activities. I was able to stay in a pretty nice Airbnb. They had great views over the city and everything. It was just nice taking a boat ride through the ocean, parasailing, jet skiing, doing all this stuff that I equate to like people that have a lot of money doing. And being able to do that, I felt rich for the week. But at the end of the day, it cost me less than $2,000 for that whole trip. And so having a lot of money is absolutely not a necessity when it comes to travel. Is it nice to have? Yeah, absolutely, of course. Like I talked about, more money would make everything better. But just because it make it better doesn't mean not having money makes it just like garbage. It's like going from an upper middle class neighborhood to a rich neighborhood. You know, it's perfectly fine and pretty awesome being in that upper middle class neighborhood, but upgrading to that rich neighborhood is a bit better. Same thing with traveling. Upgrading to better lodging, better flights, better activities, that's great. But even without those upgrades, it's still great. It's still awesome. It's still a ton of fun and it's 100% worth it. It's a great use of money, it's a great use of time, no matter what. And another great use of time would be watching my videos every Tuesday and Thursday. And in order to do that and not miss one, it'd be great if you could go down, subscribe, hit that bell icon so that you get notifications whenever I upload. As well as leaving a like and sharing this video with friends if you think they would enjoy it as well. And with that, thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one.